So a few weeks ago, I talked about really the difference between having a dream and a vision. And I broke it down. I broke it down like, hey, everything does start with the dream, but sooner or later, that dream has to become a vision. And how do we go from dreaming to actually practically doing this? I want to ask you this because you're about helping people define their purpose. What do you do when you don't know what your dream is?
Yeah. Well, you've got to discover what makes you come alive before you decide what you're going to commit to.
Okay.
And one of the main problems I see with the way a lot of people approach dreams is they treat find your passion as if it's some sort of philosophical puzzle for them to figure out. Maybe I'll take a survey and ask everyone what they think. Maybe I'll read a bunch of books. Maybe I'll meditate and introspect. And once I figure out the puzzle, what I want to do, I'll go out there and do it. And that's not how life works that way.
Okay.
Imagine what dating would be like if we did that.
Ooh.
Imagine if we went on a date, and on the very first date, we're sitting there thinking, hey, is this going to be my husband? Is this going to be my wife? Imagine if you're 19 years old and you're tormenting yourself trying to figure out who you're going to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't know the answer to that question. The way you get the answer to that question is by being willing to go on a date. How about just flirting with someone you like first?
Ooh.
How about just asking someone out for a cup of coffee and seeing how the first conversation goes? Well, if that doesn't work out, knowing what you don't like is immensely valuable. If it does work out, hey, don't get married yet. How about a second conversation?
Ooh.
It's a process of discovery. You explore, you experiment, you try things out, you find out things about yourself, and that's where the guidance comes from. So what I would say to anybody who feels like, well, I want to do what I love, but I don't know what I love, I would say don't force yourself to find your passion. Instead, start with your curiosities and follow those. If you're interested in choir, just try it. See what it feels like. You want to take a math class, but you're not sure you want to do math for the rest of your life? Take a math class. Try it. Some things are going to be more enjoyable than you would have anticipated. Some things less enjoyable. And eventually that knowledge begins to come together. And one day you wake up and you say, man, I'm in love with this person and I want to spend the rest of my life with them. But you didn't get there by solving an intellectual puzzle. You got there through experience, by being willing to try things before you knew what you would end up doing for the rest of your life.
How old are you now, TK?
I'm 44.
44.
I'll be 44 in November. Let me give myself that extra.
You don't look like it, brother. I'm just going to be real. I was like, dang, TK 44. Wait,
Appreciate it.
I thought you were younger than me. But nah, you got swag. What's your dream now as a married man at 44 years old?
So for me at this stage of my life, my dream and my sense of mission are one and the same.
Okay.
And my goal in life is to really help other people make sense out of their own dreams.
Okay.
I have given myself the permission to try everything that I want to try in life. And so I don't have any dreams that I haven't tried.
Yeah.
Bro, I auditioned for American Idol and did not win.
Yeah.
I've been on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader and made a fool out of myself on national TV. Every girl that I have ever liked, I asked her out. And a lot of them said no, right? Everything that I wanted to try, I have tried. And so I know what it's like to go after the things that you want. And I want to help other people embrace the beauty and the power and the wisdom and the joy that comes from giving themselves permission to just go after what God has put in their hearts.
Yeah. What about on the family side? Any dreams on that side for you, your wife, your family?
Oh, yeah, man. We want to have children.
Okay.
And I would look at that as the greatest extension of that dream that I just described.
Yeah.
To give that gift of faith and give that gift of love to children. My wife and I, we get along so well. We're great friends. We're great partners. And I would love to know what it's like to experience my wife as the mother of my children.
Ooh.
I would love to know what it's like to have that partnership with her.
She's smiling at you right now. I just want you to know, don't look at her, but she's smiling at you.
Yeah.